Hello po and magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. It's a very rainy afternoon here in the city of Baguio, and we're here right now in the UB Science High School Library. So for this afternoon's interview, I would like to introduce to you our guest, Mr. Koby Soriano.
Hello, thank you po. Nice to meet you. Ayan. Ako po si Koby Soriano, graduate in Bachelor of Arts in Communication in the University of Baguio, and I'm proud I'm a UBian. And so yun po, Koby Soriano again, and yan. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you po.
Nice to meet you too. Hello, everyone.
Ayan. Ayun po. Okay. Nice to meet you po, Kuya
Nice to
Koby.
meet you,
And yun. First segment po natin, mag-fast talk po tayo. You ready?
I'm not. I'm ready. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Tara.
Last book you really got into?
Ano?
Last book you really got into?
Book?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Marco Fasina.
Okay. Except watching, what do you do? What's the thing that you do in bed?
Play video games.
Ilan na ang naging ex mo?
Nah, wala. Zero.
Okay. Mga bagay na kinaiinisan mo sa sarili mo na hindi mo maalis-alis.
Madali uminit ulo ko. Madali ako magalit.
What song would you play forever?
Oh my gosh. Ano na yan? The Arizona Sky. Always remember us this way.
Mga bagay na kinaiingitan mo.
Oh my God. Next, skip.
Biggest misconception about you?
I'm intimidating.
The best Wi-Fi name you have seen?
Wi-Fi name. Also Wi-Fi.
What's invisible but you wish people could see?
What's invisible? My soul.
Oh. The strangest thing in your refrigerator?
Ref. Strangest thing. Oh my gosh. Wala. Everything's so normal. Okay.
Who would you exchange lives with for a day?
Mr. John Glenn Gerlan. I know you're watching. So.
Where and when would you time travel?
Where would I time travel? 1970s or 1980s, and siguro in Japan, ganun.
Oh. What makes you cry?
Watching videos that are really emotional, na may story talaga na nakaka-relate ako, ganun. Okay.
Biggest fear in life?
I think everyone has this fear, failure.
Who in your life never fails to make you laugh?
My college circle of friends and my workmates now in OSA.
What website do you visit most often?
YouTube. Always.
Something you think everyone should do at least once in their lives?
Everyone should do once in their life. Mag-exercise? Once in their life.
Would you pick your current career again, or would you do this something different?
Do something different, definitely.
What's the funniest joke you know by heart?
So lahat ng mga jokes na narinig ko, I don't remember a single thing. So wala. Wala.
Okay. First thing you do in the morning?
I check my phone.
The best way to start the day?
Listen to good music.
What movie title best describes your life?
Hi. Paano pag sinabi ko trolls? Skip. Wala. Nothing.
Best thing that happened to you last week?
Last week. What's this week? What's last week? Last week. Siguro I went somewhere na I forgot where it is.
How different was your life 1 year ago?
Oh, it's so different. Before I was a student, now I'm an employee of UB. It's all up here.
Amazing thing that you do that no one was around to see.
Amazing thing that I do. I don't know. Siguro play video games kasi not all people see me playing video games.
You wish you knew more about. What do you wish you knew more about?
Ever since I was a child, more of space and the universe. Like yung mga mysteries na ganun.
What are unwritten rules where you work?
Ano?
Unwritten rules where you work.
Unwritten rules where I work?
Yeah.
Skip. Hindi ko masagot yan.
Rich and famous or rich and unknown?
Rich and unknown.
Are you in favor of legalizing same-sex marriage?
Yes, for
Mm.
it, always for it. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, are you ready? Are you single or taken? And if you're single, are you ready to mingle?
I'm taken since
Yeah.
2019.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
And for first question that I want to ask is that, yeah, I know you are a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Now,
Mhm.
I want to ask you, is that really your dream, or who or what inspires you to pursue that dream?
Well, funny story about that. Well, it's not funny, pero since I was elementary, my teachers would always train me to go to journalism.
Mm-hmm.
Involve myself in broadcasting and all that. Pero hindi ko nakita sa sarili ko that I would reach, getting a degree in BA communication. When I went to high school here in UB, particularly here in UB Science High, and when senior high came up, I actually took up STEM,
Mm-hmm.
STEM AMS. So initially, my family wanted me to pursue a medical degree or medical course. Or siguro somehow related sa kanila kasi mostly sa family ko is nasa police force ngayon. They're in the allied medical sciences or nag-graduate sila with a commerce, accountancy, or business administration na degrees. But yeah, when I was in senior high, I remember grade 12, I knew at that moment na this really isn't for me. Siguro I really took up STEM dahil na-pressure ako because most of my friends in grade 10, most of my batches actually, kinuha nila STEM. So ako, ayoko nung ma-left out. Although somehow may ako na mag-humes ako. I really pursued STEM. But when yun nga, second SEM ng grade 12 ko, that was the moment I realized na it's not really for me. And I wanted to pursue something which is, related to communication, particularly journalism, media, and all that. And I also had some passion for theater, film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's more of a personal choice. I really went for what I wanted, even if sometimes my family would say na hindi, they're trying to convince me to go for a medical course,
Mm-hmm.
but I still chose to pursue what I wanted talaga. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, so that's what you wanted talaga.
Mm-mm.
Now, you said a while ago you have the passion of creating or having the career in theater.
Mhm.
So, do you really want to be like to step up on media arts, or like in the showbiz business?
Well, not really in showbiz, but kasi in when we talk about media, it doesn't just cover one area. Like usually people would say media, that's related to
Yeah.
journalism, broadcasting, the TV networks, TV stations. Showbiz is another different field. But really, I really want to focus talaga on theater because I don't know, ever since I was a child, I always enjoyed watching and singing, watching theater and listening to musicals, all that.
Yeah.
Actually, idol ko nga, ever since I was a child, Lea Salonga. I really, really, really adore her. When I went to voice lessons, I have voice lessons before. No, I would always sing Lea Salonga songs. And up to this day, if there's one thing talaga na gusto kong i-pursue ng sobrang sobra, it would be having a career in theater. Yeah.
So, do you really want to dream? Do you have a dream to create a theater of you're single? You're the CEO of that theater.
Like my own production.
Yeah.
Ganun. Well, I'm not really perhaps maybe the future, pero ngayon, I'm not yet there. I just want to immerse myself first in theater. Maybe go to theater school or performing arts school, ganun. And really build a name for myself first.
Mm-mm.
Especially acting. I really want to involve myself in theater acting. Yeah, so in terms of creating my own team or own production, wala pa ako dun. But perhaps in the future, maybe I'll get there.
Okay. Now, you are you are one of the magna cum laude back then,
Mhm.
20,
That's 2022, June.
2022. So, are you really what do we call this one, an honor student from grades 1 to up to?
Well, in elementary, from grades 1 to 6, I never really focused that much on my academics.
Mhm.
I was just, I don't know, hindi talaga ako very invested in academics. But when I went here, started studying here in UB, particularly here in UB Science High School, I saw more value on how my academics would really help me. But really, it wasn't about chasing the recognition,
Yeah.
because here in UB, as we know, there are certain scholarships that they provide. Now, really, I think that sometimes there are moments that my family could provide for my education, but I also there are a lot of times where they could not, or we could not rather. That's why I rely so much on scholarships. And really, that's my point of why I'm so invested in academics. It's not really about recognition, but more of the scholarships and how those scholarships could really help me fund my education. So yeah, ever since grade 7 up to college, talagang, when I started here, na-train na ako eh. On how, paano ko ba, tawag dito, ayusin yung, how would I manage my studying and all that. And then eventually, na-carry over ko siya to senior high, and then even up to college. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, my question now is, how to be you po? What's the secret of being?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the secret of being a magna, or how do we focus to be like you?
Well, I'm not really used to getting asked questions like how to be you. I mean, I hear some before, but na-awkward ako answering that, because why would people try hard to be someone like me? Because they can be their own selves in their own right.
Yeah.
But perhaps I could provide an advice, not really about becoming me, but maybe treading the path that I took, maybe, or achieving something that I had achieved, or even something greater. Is really, it's more of having commitment, hard work, and dedication to what you do. Because not just as an honor student, I did not practice that not just as an honor student or as someone who is busy with academics, but even as a student leader. Besides my academics, I was also highly invested in my student leadership roles. Siguro that even helped me in my academics at some point. So yeah, it's really more of being dedicated, committed, and showing hard work and passion for what you are doing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that you are you're an employee of UB.
I know.
Uh,
Find it hard to believe.
yeah.
Okay.
Because you graduated as magna cum laude, and UB what do you call this one, hired you, or you
Yeah, actually, the
apply?
story behind that is after I graduated last June 2022, so I was just a fresh grad. After 1 month, I visited actually OSA. I bought, parang pang despedida ko lang, ganun. Kasi, just a quick backstory about that is OSA really helped me and provide me a lot of opportunities, which, for example, the hosting gigs, becoming a resident host of numerous university events. And through that, nag-build talaga yung career ko as a host. And that's why I was so grateful to OSA. So I visited them after a month. Then it happens na dumating din si Sir Foy in the office, and eventually one of the employees was about to resign. Then Sir Foy brought up the idea, why not mag-apply ka dito? I was, gulat ako, so na parang, ha? Totoo ba to, sir? Ganyan. But he was really serious about that. And yun, eventually, na-absorb ako ng UB, basically. Also, I went through the entire process, part of the hiring process, pero somehow, UB hired me instead of me applying for UB.
Okay.
Parang ganun.
Oh wow, that's great.
I know.
How I wish I could be.
if I were you, go out. No, I love UB, ha.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for you. Pero siguro one reason why I also took the job is siguro it's some way of me paying back to the university. Because basically, dito ako lumaki eh. Since high school, dito ako nag-mature. Then eventually I went to college, and now I'm working here. It's hard to believe even for me, but yeah, it's somehow a way of me showing my gratitude or paying back to the university. Kaya I took the job na rin. Yeah.
And what's the best thing? What's the best thing that you did in your working days here in the University
Oh
of
my
Baguio?
gosh. Well, I did not expect that there are a lot of things going on in OSA. Well, initially, I was just supposed to be in charge of student activities like Mr. Miss UB, Freshman Day, the typical student activities that we know. But especially now that we're slowly going back to face-to-face setups or classes. In the past, I think 10 months already. Yeah, sure, 10 months, di ba? Hindi ako makapaniwala. The past 10 months, I've already went to a lot of places that I haven't even imagined going to. And one of the highlights of that was last April, the week, or no, just right after Mr. and Miss UB, we went to Bohol. And I couldn't believe that. And the thing there is, wala akong binayaran. It was an all-expense paid trip by our partner. And, I get to go out. I get to immerse myself right now. For example, right now, I am so immersed, or I'm very close right now with members of the UB Voices because we also handle performing arts, as a matter of fact. Kaya yun, there are too many things that I'm really grateful to also that I've, experienced even beyond what I expected. So yeah, talagang ang dami nangyari already.
Now, what's the great thing that you are you're grateful for UB? The great thing that you want to be thankful for UB.
Well, besides the job, salamat UB for hiring me. No, but besides that, it's really more of siguro the growth process. I'm grateful for UB for providing me a second home, for providing me a space that I could grow and unleash my potential in some parang different aspects. Kasi, for example, hosting. Although I've already, tawag dito, I wanted to do hosting since high school.
Yeah.
And I thought, medyo, ang taas ng tingin sa sarili na magaling na ako. When I first started hosting university events, talagang, it's a different thing. But it also provided me an opportunity to learn. And eventually, it built up my hosting career. I not just host, events here in UB, but even outside. Basically, it's more of UB providing me an area where I could really discover myself in areas that I did not expect. Yun. And, parang mas ma-enhance pa yung mga skills that I already have. Yeah.
Oh, wow, and that's great. Now, you're mentioning about hosting.
Mm-mm.
What could be the best message for us, for like me? I really dream to be becoming a host also, a great host also, a broadcaster someday maybe. So what's the best thing that you could advise to us?
Siguro, especially when it's your first time, take the opportunity when you can. Even if you doubt yourself na hindi ka magaling, that what do you call this? Even if you have these doubts na I'm not that good, maybe I might fail, or the first time that I host and all that, or in this event, still take that risk or opportunity, even though if you know in yourself that meron kang mga bagay na lacking or may mga kailangan kang ma-improve, because that will already be that stepping stone for you into that world of hosting already. If you take that opportunity, dahil alam mo sa sarili mo na marami ka pang kailangan improve, talagang may improve mo yung sarili mo. And you would know that you would learn and grow if you keep taking that risk or taking that opportunity, and also giving yourself that chance to improve or to learn something new and even, something better. Yeah, basically that.
Now, there's a controversial question that I want to ask, because they say when you graduate in communication, kasi meron yung mga iba na nagsasabing kahit hindi ka naman nag-graduate ng communication, pwede kang makakapag step in sa ang tawag nito, sa trabaho nila as communication. So, what's your opinion about that?
Well, I think in any job naman anyone could really go in. Kasi in some companies, diba, they really don't look at the credentials, although some they look into the credentials. But, for me, if the job is really right for a communication graduate, then it should be for a communication graduate. The reason why they took up communication, the reason why they're opening up a job position, and it's related to communication, and they should should dedicate it more to communication graduates, is because they have learned or immersed themselves already in the type of experience that they're expected to, experience in the workplace. Parang nahone na sila through their training through college. They already know, even if not entirely yet, They still have more things to learn about, but at least they already were given a glimpse of what the workplace would look like or would be like. They already have the necessary skills, which is really applicable for the job. So yeah, I think that jobs really should, when you're hiring or you're opening up a job position, the qualifications should really be related to that job.
Good job.
Kasi nga, yun nga, like what I said, nahuna yung student nahuna yung graduate doon. Napagdaanan nila yan in the college years, to their OJT. Kaya I think that they would be more fit or best fit for that job.
They have more experience.
Yeah, basically more experience and more knowledge on
Yeah.
certain things that other non-related degrees, graduates of degree graduates don't have.
Ah.
Diba? Para advantage na naman communication graduates kasi. Yeah.
Yes. Now, how about your last message to the youth?
For the youth, yeah. Well, I myself, I'm still a youth.
Yeah.
I consider myself still a youth. And I still have that passion, burning spirit within me. Just do whatever you want in a sense that it doesn't disrespect or harm other people. And if you think that it would benefit a lot of people, just go for it. Take that risk, take that opportunity. If you see that an opportunity, if there's an opportunity that comes around, take that, especially if you know that it would not just benefit yourself, but benefit a lot of people. And don't ever let that fire fire within you die down. Always have that passion for what you do. Always look more into your core and your purpose for why you're doing what you want to do. And for the youth, guys, we are still young.
Yeah.
Diba? I'm not comparing it to, the older generations na they're old already, hindi na nila kaya, but we have more of that endurance, the tenacity, the strength, and that spirit talaga eh. Iba talaga pag you're one of the youth. There's that really that burning passion that never dies down. I know. I still admire other fellow youth na merong ganun, because I also see myself in them eh. Nandun yung passion ko, nandun yung dedication ko, commitment ko to what I do, and never let that fire die down and just continue doing what you do with passion and with dedication to service. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That's all for interview.
Yeah, that's all for today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Thank you,
Kuya Koby,
man.
for accepting my invitation.
Of course.
To be one of the guests here, and yeah, I don't know what to say to be grateful for you for the ideas that you have taught us, the ideas that you imparted to us.
Mhm.
So that's it.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yeah.
Thank you then, Kuya Kinsa, for inviting, because when I saw your post, diba, yung puro student leaders, puro students, but I don't know if it's your first time to have an employee.